Jill from Roswell asks, my plants just got destroyed by deer and other pests. What can I do to keep this from happening again?
Plants and deer,
Never ending story.
So we can go on for days about plants and deer. I'm trying to think of like what are the new one of the frameworks to think about this problem too is we have biological attacks or biological treatments. We have chemical, and then we have mechanical. So if we look at how can we prevent deer on plants through those three lenses: biological, mechanical, and chemical. Anybody want to share, within that context?
Build a fence.
Build a fence. Okay. Yeah, that's the mechanical.
Yeah.
I've also heard of people, and I don't know how effective this is, but they will get like a coyote statue or the blinking lights I've seen sold. My dad swears by the blinking lights, but according to him, you have to move the lights from time to time because the deer will figure out that it's just lights. So he will move them every once in a while. But yeah, if you can fence or do something to spook or startle them.
Yeah, the deer have unfortunately found my yard. I, kind of live out in the woods, and I thought, I can't believe there's no deer. There haven't been deer there for like 2 years, but they just cleared a big piece of property not far from me, and I guess pushed them out of their home. And they found a very tasty yard with lots of hydrangeas and a big vegetable garden. So, one thing I've been using is Milorganite. It's a great fertilizer. It's kind of gross. It's made out of composted sewage, but it smells like humans. So don't use it in your vegetable garden. You can use it around it. But that's helped keep the deer away. Coyote urine is a good repellent that you can use. I'm not big on any chemicals, but like any stuff like that is really good to use.
I actually, my grandparents in Austria, very avid gardeners and farmers, they always went to the hairdresser and got all the hair.
Yep.
And sprinkled the hair around. It's actually super cheap because most hairdressers will just give that to you. And you just sprinkle human hair around your garden. But I think ultimately, if you really have a bad deer problem, choosing plants that they don't like as much is really what you have to go for.
And you can also plant some plants, kind of like if you have a hydrangea that you like. I mean, I do not recommend hosta at all. They're going to find it and eat it down to nothing. But hydrangeas and stuff like that, you can plant like, I found if you plant society garlic, that garlicky smell they really don't like. So you could use other plants to plant around plants that deer eat to kind of be a natural repellent that's just there all the time. Lavender works too. Rosemary they don't like.
Family,
mint.
Salvia.
So, you could also use another plant to help keep them away from plants that they like as well.
Yeah.
And one thing that works really good that's not so PC is when it's dark out, go outside and pee in your yard. That's what I do.
Works for me.
So let me tell you where we're not going to go on location.
Just don't come at night. It's fine.